Starting today for 1 week, we're doing our biggest sale of the year. 20% off, enter this coupon code here, plus orders of $150, get free shipping. All right, on to the video. Two years ago to the day, I knew that things might be okay. And in that instant, hold on. Hey, can I help you?
Hey man, she's here.
Who?
Your new assistant.
Okay, well, bring her in.
I can't do that. She's in 29 different boxes. Come on, let's go.
All right. And so we brought her inside. We put her together, and boy, is she a monster. So powerful. There she is, the Avid CNC 5x5 Pro, and she is an absolute godsend to have here. I'll tell you more about her in a second. We call her Abby, by the way. But before I was rudely interrupted by my twin brother, I was going to tell you a story. And this story is basically when I went full-time on YouTube, something pretty dramatic happened. So on March 12th of 2021, I decided to pull the plug on a 21-year career and leave public supermarkets and do this on my own. Now, I'm gonna be very clear here. Results may vary, but I'm gonna tell you some pretty intricate details about income and where my channel was at the time. We were doing a little over 1 million views per month, 1.1, 1.2 sometimes on my analytics page. Now that warrants quite a few different numbers in terms of AdSense depending on the creator. But for me in the DIY space, that was between $8,500 and $10,000 per month. Now you might think that's livable. Well, I got a family of 5, and yes, it is if it doesn't go down, right? And like everything else in life, you try to take what you have and make it better. So the goal is to become a content creator and do more in this space and increase the ad revenue, maybe some sponsorships and all that good stuff. That was the goal. 2 months, actually 6 weeks after I had gone full time, the faucet seemed to be turned off on all those top performing videos. The channel went from 1 million views a month down to 250,000 views a month. And if you could tell, that's a 75% decrease in views. So guess what that means for income? Scary, 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 scary. At that point, I said, what do I do? Okay, so I had this idea, right? Everyone has a drill, or maybe even 2. At least at that time I had 100,000 subscribers. I thought there's probably 200,000 drills that might need a cool new sexy home. That was the idea. So I took a CNC machine that I had and I made this. This is the original Baltic birch drill tool holder, and decided to poll the audience about this massive kind of epic tool structure I made, and people were like, yeah, that's cool, man. Make a kit, I'll buy some, put it on a website somewhere. So I did. And the day before that, this is the Squarespace site, 0 sales, September 6th. But on September 7th, after I launched that video, this happened. And then this happened. And then this happened. And by the end of that week, it was like $7,700 had come in 4 days. Now I know that's not typical, but I was very thankful. And I thought maybe, just maybe at that point, I'm gonna be my own retailer again. You know, the paradigm shift of what you think you're gonna be doing in life sometimes completely changes. And that's what happened to me. I used to have the comfort of being a part of a corporation. I used to use this analogy, and I still do. If you've heard it before, don't stop me, because I want to hear it again myself, right? As a corporation member, I was basically a member of a football team. I could be on IR, I could have a blown ACL, right? But I could still win the Super Bowl and get a ring, even though I didn't do any effort because I was part of that team. That team, being corporate America, could succeed, and I could still benefit from that. Now, I'm a PGA Tour golfer. I am no better than not only my next round of golf or tournament, I'm no better than my next swing at the club, trying to hit the ball, doing what I'm trying to do. And sometimes you don't realize what kind of ball you're gonna hit. And speaking of what kind of ball you're gonna hit, my first attempt at swinging that club on my own is up there. Those are planters and tables. And I tried selling those online. Probably nobody remembers. Why? Because it was an abysmal failure, okay? That taught me a whole lot about what to do and what not to do. And speaking of which, up there are boxes of miniature cornhole bags that I had sewn by a friend of mine's mother. And those are smaller scale cornhole sets for indoor use and year-round play. Abysmal failure as well. Too many moving parts, too many things to get together. As a small business owner, as somebody new at this, it was daunting. And there they are. Those have been sitting up there for over 2 years. It's pretty crazy how to think about that. Anyway, I tell you, man, eventually you'll take that swing and you'll hit one down the middle. And that is what the tool holder was for us. Now that tool holder was released 2 years ago today, on this day, 2021, September 7th. And that's why I'm doing my biggest sale of the year. 20% off the entire site, plus orders over $150, well, that's free shipping for you as well. So everything is there available for you guys, and we're running the sale instead of for 4 days, we're running it for an entire week. There you go. That's what I want to give back to you guys for helping me actually stay afloat in this business. It really does help tremendously. Now, back to those older products that I thought were failures. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Should I bring some of that stuff back? Who knows? I really don't know. And again, there's something else I need to mention, and I don't mention this very often, but I will here. And check it out. See this? This is a resin chessboard. Now, the reason I'm even mentioning that is because I am contemplating on bringing this to market. Basically, what you would do is fill in whatever colors you want for your chessboard and then fill in the border, and then you would trim this piece off. And why am I even mentioning this? Do I want validation if this is gonna be a good idea? No, I don't. I don't plug my Patreon very often, but I do have one. And I've restructured the tiers over there. Not those tiers. I've restructured the tiers over there. I used to give away tumblers and hats and stuff like that for various tiered pledges. But I was having a hard time keeping up with the suppliers for those things and various whatever. So I restructured everything to be basically percentages off of our website. Now that we have over 55 different SKUs on the site, that's crazy to me. It's just, I think it's just adding value. So like, for instance, the brand new tier that we just started is pretty hefty. It's a $50 a month tier, but here's what it gets you. It gives you your own code for 50% off everything on the website at all times. It doesn't matter. Use it as much as you want. The other thing it gets you that's proprietary to this $50 tier, which I know sounds crazy, is you get prototypes of everything I make. If this doesn't even make it to market, guess what? You're getting one. Okay? I've got home storage solution, garden shed storage solution coming. If I develop anything, which I will, I typically develop about 8 to 12 products a year. You are gonna get the either final version or you're gonna get the prototypical version that maybe never even made it to the shelf for whatever reason, to the site. Okay, so there is that kind of perk. There's definitely a one-on-one relationship as well. I've got a couple people on that tier already, and you guys know who you are. Thank you for your support. It's incredible, and I'm slowly but surely calling you guys some of my closest friends, believe it or not. This online space is crazy. I never would have thought this community would be so great. It's so great. But you have been, and you continue to be, and you support a little guy like me. Hardly get through it. Thank you for your support, guys. Thank you to Avid. My God, they approached me at one of the conventions last year. One of their representatives actually had the tool holder of a different iteration that he had made and was like, hey man, we're inspired by you. We're going to work with you. And it's just been, thank you. I can hardly get through this. I get this way. Sorry. If you're, thanks for understanding. I'm gonna leave this in the video. Screw it. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's real. It's a glimpse inside, damn it. That's how it works. Thanks, guys. Check the sale out and consider Patreon. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye. We are accepting a delivery. And this is kind of cool because this is how I break all this stuff down. Huh? What are you, excuse me. What are you doing? Oh, what do we got to do here?
We gotta fix Tracker's leg.
We gotta put, okay, time out. We gotta put a leg on this guy. I'll show you what we do. Check it out.
Also, I accidentally, I don't know what happened to his eye.
You're a mess. Let's do it. Ready? Show Tracker what we did. Or show the people what we did.
Look.
We put
A
1 inch
robot leg
robot.
and I
This
put
girl.
a bandage on last night,
Okay.
and he looks like his normal self.
That's cool.
Tracker!
All right, back to work. Oh no. Peanut gallery. Don't be taking my saw, buddy.